So today I'm doing a realistic rebuild of the Dallas Cowboys because they brought in Kazi, they brought in Keanu Neal, and other than that, they did absolutely nothing to this team. Of course, paid Dak Prescott. I don't agree with that, but I could see why you'd pay him. There's not really that much better quarterback on the open market, so I get it. By the way, if you could hit that like button, try to get this video to 200 likes. I'd appreciate it. But let's get right into it. We have the 10th overall pick. Probably taking Patrick Surtain. We'll see how the draft plays out. With the 10th overall pick, we're going to take corner Patrick Surtain. He's a 76 with hidden, 91 speed, 79 man, 75 zone, 60 play rate. In the second round, I'm going to go left tackle Samuel Cosby. He's a 73 with hidden development, 89 strength, 74 run block, 78 pass block. I don't think I knew he was hidden development, but that's a great pick. If somehow Jason Oweh falls to the third round, put him on my team. 72 in normal, feel like he should have hidden. 67 power moves, 78 finesse, 91 speed, 90 acceleration. In the fourth round, I'm going to get receiver Elijah Moore. Why not? 71 normal. A lot of people are hyping him up. 94 speed, 95 acceleration, 77 catching, 71 catching. So Michael Gallup is in the final year of his contract, so I put him on the trade block. Yeah, there's not much up here, but we're definitely not going to bring him back. So what I think I'm going to do is actually trade him to the Colts. Let's advance one more time. I was hoping for a second round pick. Maybe we should manually trade him to the Colts for a second round pick. Let's take one more look. If not, I don't think it's going to change. Julian Blackman. That's pretty good. It did change. Interesting. We're going to manually trade him. We'll go to the Colts, a second round pick. I am trading Michael Gallup and a fourth round pick to the Colts for a second round pick. Kind of forgot. So we are an 82 overall team. I put Cosby over to left guard for now. Maybe after this year, I don't even know what Tyron Smith's contract situation is. Don't care about captains. I think he has 2 years left. Don't quote me on that. 3 years left. So maybe we trade him before the start of next year. We'll see how Cosby does. On offense, got Cooper, Elliott, CD Lamb. No tight end. Then on defense, Smith is a 78 overall. Van Der Esch, 78 overall. Don't have an outside linebacker. Surtain, Diggs. We actually have great corners. Kind of surprises me. Let's go to the playoffs. So we made the playoffs at 9-7, winning our division. That's not that tough. Playing against the Bucs, who are 11-5. That's a problem. Eagles 7-9. I doubt it. Giants 6-10. I doubt it. Football team 4-12. I doubt it. I actually think that maybe the football team could win this division next year. I could see maybe the Cowboys as well, obviously. Prescott 4,200 yards, 27-17. They have so much firepower. Elliott 1,300 yards, 11 touchdowns. Pollard with 13. Lamb 940 with 7. Cooper 914, 1 touchdown. What do we pay you for? Schultz 820 with 6. Elijah Moore with 6. That's great to see. Van Der Esch 109 tackles, 105 for Lewis. 12.5 sacks for Lawrence, 3 for Gregory. Interceptions 4 for Brown, 2 for Van Der Esch, Smith, Neal, Surtain, Kazi. 1 for Lewis, 1 for Kennedy. Probably said that wrong. We're third in offensive yards. We know that Surtain has superstar development. But other than that, we have 2 for Cooper, 3 for Elliott, 2 for Prescott, 5 for CD Lamb, 5 for Cosby with star. Let's see. Surtain has 5 XP. Good. What about Oweh? Let's see if we can take down, I assume, Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 7-7 in the first quarter, 10-7 Buccaneers. Why? It's 17-10. I don't understand why my team can't just keep scoring touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. It's 20-17, 24-20. I can't imagine Brady losing to the Cowboys. 27-20, 34-20, 41-20. I can't wait to see 3 interceptions for Prescott. You know it's going to happen. You know it's going to happen. 4. I was low. Brady, 316, 5 touchdowns. Nothing for Elliott. Godwin, 2. Devontae Smith, what are we talking about? 2 for CD Lamb, 2 for Ronald Jones. How did Devontae Smith fall to 32? The Seahawks beat the Bengals 21-18. KJ Wright, Super Bowl MVP. I doubt it. Wilson, NFL MVP and Offensive Player of the Year. Devontae Smith, I don't understand how he fell. That's kind of crazy. He's going to go top 10 in the NFL, maybe 12, top 12. And he falls. Schultz up to star development. That's big. We have no money. Great. So we have the 20th overall pick. There's a receiver in Jeffrey Hess who looks fantastic. Jennings is an early first-round grade, but doesn't look the best. And then Stuckley, you know I like the guys with no combine reports, but I'm going to avoid that this time. Let's go Dante Jennings. He's a 76 with hidden development. That's huge. 88 power moves, 65 finesse, 84 speed, 88 acceleration. In the second round, I'm going to go left outside linebacker Troy Vick. I believe we actually have back-to-back picks. 75 with normal, we do. All right, that's going to work out because there was a few other players on my board, and I want to go a little bit further down. But we need an outside linebacker. There's a tight end, which is probably the pick. Posey might be there next round. And we have Jordan Lewis. We have a lot of young corners. That doesn't make sense for our team. Let's go the tight end, Zach Hunt. 73 normal, 85 speed, 83 catching, 63 run block, 66 awareness. In the third round, defensive tackle Tracy Sermon has hidden development, 77 overall. He looks fantastic. So we are an 86 overall. I'm not going to trade away Smith quite yet. I feel like we can go on a nice little run here. We have good players at every single position, except center. Ignore that, and I guess tight end technically. We have Jennings starting, Sermon starting, Vick starting. Great corners. Surtain's the #1 guy now. Let's get into it. Invisible guy. Let's go to the playoffs. So we made the playoffs with a wild card spot at 10-6. We're playing against the 9-7 Packers. The Giants 12-4. With Daniel Jones, it can't be Daniel Jones. Football team 9-7. The Eagles 6-10. That's right. Dak Prescott 3,700 yards, 32-6. Good year. Elliott 1,200 with 11. Good year. Cooper 840 with 4. Lamb 807 with 4. Elijah Moore 750 with 12. That's big. Jarwin 700. On defense, Van Der Esch 125 tackles. 9.5 sacks for Lawrence, 8.5 for Sermon. Interceptions, 5 for Neal and Brown. That's it. I want to take a look at the Giants. Who is their quarterback? Come on, there you go. It's still Daniel Jones. Yeah, right. So we're in Lambeau, but we should be able to beat them. We are going right. That's not a good way to start off. 7-7. 10-7. Let's get a touchdown there. 14-7. It's supposed to be 21-7. It's 17-10. 24-10. Let's beat Aaron Rodgers up in Lambeau Field. It's 30-17. 33-17. We're going to win this game. Easy peasy. Hopefully Dak Prescott doesn't have 3 interceptions still, because that's going to be a problem. Doesn't have any. 235 for 3. Rodgers 312, 2-1. Elliott 116. Touchdown for Pollard. Tate 85 yards. Rondale Moore 107. Touchdown Gage and Moore. Touchdown Hunt, Elliott, and Williams. We're playing against the Rams, who I imagine still have Jared Goff in this. I didn't go through with the Goff-Stafford trade. Not going to waste my time doing that when it's not going to matter all too much. And I want to keep the draft order in the right order. But it's 3-3. 6-3. Very high-scoring game. 6-6. Thank you for the touchdown, 13-6. 13-13. Make it 20-13. 2020. Yep. And we are in overtime. And we lost the game. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Prescott. 200 with a touchdown. I was expecting like 3 interceptions. Goff 270 with 2. Akers 93 yards. Elliott 69, not doing anything. Lamb 85. Higbee 73. Jefferson 82. Touchdown Woods, touchdown Cup, and Elijah Moore. The Rams ended up winning the Super Bowl 31-14. I doubt it. Burgess Super Bowl MVP. I doubt it. Mahomes NFL MVP. Kyle Allen, Offensive Player of the Year. I forget what rebuild I put him on the team. What team would that have been? Raiders, I think. I think we won a Super Bowl with Kyle Allen as the quarterback of the Raiders in one of my videos. Nothing else that's that good up there. I mean, when Kyle Allen's winning Offensive Player of the Year, nothing else matters. What do we have for money? $12 million. See, I really want to keep Van Der Esch, so that's fine. Neal, I don't care about. Pollard, Kazi, Brown. I guess we could bring back Keanu Neal. I guess. I don't really want to do 4 years. Let's do it. Why not? That's fine, because we have our quarterback paid, Cooper. We do have to pay CeeDee Lamb eventually, but I think we're good. The guy pretends to eat when he scores a touchdown. It's so cool. With a 25th overall pick, we're going center, Drew Todd. He's a 74 normal, 86 strength, 80 run block, 85 pass block. This guy looks fantastic. In the second round, I'm going left outside linebacker, Brian Thomas. He's a 74 normal, 73 tackles, 75 hit power, 84 speed, 87 acceleration. So I put Tyron Smith on the trade block. Nobody wants him, which I don't understand. I understand he's probably like 32. I get that, but he still has like a year or two. Give me like a third, a fourth, anything. But I guess they just don't want to do that. Moore's up to a 78, CeeDee Lamb 90, Cooper 96. We still have Prescott and Elliott, of course. Hunt at tight end. On defense, Vick starting. By the way, our 2 guys we drafted last year. Both hidden development, big surprise. But let's get right into it. We won our division at 10-6. We're playing against the 9-7 Giants. Football team 6-10. The Eagles 5-11. Prescott 4,000 yards, 34-11. Fantastic year. Elliott 1,500 yards. That's great, but 9 touchdowns. A little low there. Cooper 880 with 10. Hunt 880 with 10. 4 for CeeDee Lamb 880. 4 for Elijah Moore 780 as well. A lot of 80s out there. Van Der Esch 107. Smith 103. Sack totals 10.5 for Lawrence. Interceptions 3 for McKenzie, 2 for Diggs, and a few ones. So we're 7th in offensive yards. I feel like our defense is pretty good, but maybe I'm wrong. 3rd. So what you're saying is we should go on a nice little run here. Let's take down Daniel Jones and the Giants. This should be easy. We're going left. We're up 7-0, 10-0. There's a few quarterbacks I hate losing to in this game. Of course, one is Josh Allen. Maybe one is Mitchell Trubisky. Then Josh Allen. Daniel Jones is up there. Definitely top 5. I'm trying to think of somebody else. Cam Newton I don't like losing to in this game because it doesn't make any sense. We won the game 30-7. Easy victory. Didn't have to worry about it. Take a look at the stats. Jones, 250 with an interception. Prescott, 205 with 2. Elliott, 175 with a touchdown. Touchdown for Aaron Jones. Interesting. Touchdown Moore, touchdown Cooper. We're playing against the Carolina Panthers. Let's see how we're going to do. I don't know who they have. Probably still Teddy Bridgewater. I know they got Sam Darnold in real life. I'm using the old rosters so that, I can have the draft order right. They're up 10-3. 10-6. Can we not lose to Teddy Bridgewater? Like, what are we doing here? It's 17-14. Why the field goal? It's 20-17, and we lost the game. Awful, awful, awful. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Let's see about Bridgewater. 162 with nothing. So McCaffrey carried him. Prescott 226, 1-1. Touchdown McCaffrey. Okay. Tillman Wallace 96 yards. Hunt 51, 76 for Cooper. Touchdown for Steven. The Jaguars beat the Saints 42-20. Myles Jack Super Bowl MVP. Mahomes NFL MVP. Bridgewater Offensive Player of the Year. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? Now, Tyron Smith, at this point, nobody wants him. I could probably get him for cheap in free agency, but we'll just bring him back here. That's fine. DeMarcus Lawrence. I'll up the year by 1, increase the money a little bit, bring him back. Jordan Lewis. Trayvon Diggs, I know that Jordan Lewis is up there, but I'd rather go a little bit younger. Gallimore, no. Baez, no. We're good. Ben DiNucci. So the only offer I made was to Isaiah Simmons. We need a free safety pretty badly. If I have to put Keanu Neal over there, I'll do it. You can even put Isaiah Simmons over there if you really want to. We got him. Of course we got him. We always do. The 5th-year option. Who do we draft year 1? That must be who it is. Of course. With the 26th overall pick, going to right outside linebacker. I know I've taken a lot, but not much up here other than quarterbacks, which we could do that. Maybe we go John Ware. Let's go John Ware. He's a 76 hitting. That's what I meant to do. 91 speed, 70 zone, 71 tackles, 76%. In the 2nd round, let's get a quarterback. Clayton Brown. 72 hitting. All right. 90 throw power, 80 deep accuracy, 75 medium, 80. So we are a 90 overall team. This offense is just great all around. We're 3 deeper receiver. We have Elliott, Stevenson, Hunt up to star development at tight end. Then on defense, Vic's up to star. The computer drafted Isaac. I put Ware from strong safety over to free safety. You could have put Neal over there. Not really interested. Go to the playoffs. We're actually not that great at corner at the moment. But Surtain, Diggs, I guess that's all right. So we made the playoffs at 11-5. We're playing against the 9-7 Falcons. Giants 7-9. The football team, the Eagles 5-11. That's not good. Prescott 4,700 yards, 31-16. A lot of interceptions. Elliott 1,200 with 19 touchdowns. Fantastic. Lamb 1,100 with 2. What's going on? Cooper 1,100 with 7. Hunt 1,000 with 3. Moore with 10. What are we talking about? Van Der Esch 112 tackles. Sack totals 11.5 for Lawrence, 8.5 for Smith, 7.5 for Vic. Interceptions 3 for Van Der Esch, who might win Defensive Player of the Year. 3 for Diggs, 2 for Simmons, 2 for Ware. And a lot of ones. So our 3rd in offensive yards are, how's McCarthy number 2? 5th in defensive yards. I feel like we're always up there, but I'm surprised by it every time. Brown, we still don't know, but 5 XP. 3 for Lamb, 1 for Cooper, 3 for Moore. That's big. Star development with 5. Isaac has probably star development. Let's beat down the Atlanta Falcons, I hope. Teams don't really lose in the playoffs to the Falcons. Let's be fair. We're up 7-0. Make it 7-0. Okay. 7-3. What are we doing here? 10-3. Can we just score some more touchdowns? 10-10. Why do we play for all this time just for you to tie and probably lose the game? 17-17. They can't even kick a field goal. To the Falcons? Okay, Kellen Mond in this draft class is pretty good. But 340, 2 touchdowns. Prescott's awful. Might get rid of him. James Robinson, touchdown for Prescott. Touchdown Cooper, 2 for Collins. We have 1 year left, so depending on what that backup quarterback's development is, I might get rid of him. And by him, I mean Prescott. The Panthers beat the Jets, and Teddy Bridgewater got that Super Bowl MVP. Yeah, right. Baker, NFL MVP. Kellen Mond, offensive player. I feel like Sim just hates me in this game. Pretty sure that's it. Amari Cooper, what do we have for money? $67 million. So let's make that easy. Or not. Let's bring back Zach Martin. Easy. Thank you. I knew it was going to be easy. Cosme. We'll definitely bring back after CeeDee Lamb. Collins is down there. Wow. I do think we could probably trade Dak Prescott for a first-round pick. I might manually trade that at this point. I'm not one to do that often. Elijah Moore, Jason Oway's down there, but he can go at this point. Let's make that offer. All right, so we have to franchise tag. Who's cheaper? 23.9. All right, we'll see if we can bring back Amari Cooper. If we don't, it'll be awful, but not the end of the world. I'm trading Dak Prescott to the Buccaneers for the 3rd overall pick and Dotson. That's just so the money worked. But the quarterback that we just drafted last year, I believe his name was Brown. Yes, it is. X Factor. So I made an offer to DeAndre Hopkins. Now, Amari Cooper is up there, but if we're picking between Cooper and Hopkins, I'm going to go Hopkins every single time. Guess it doesn't matter, and we're not going to get any of them, right? Am I going to take Kenny Golladay as like a, hey, here's the worst receiver in the draft free agency? I actually did think Kenny Golladay was going to end up with the Ravens anyways, but let's advance. What are we doing? What are we doing? Dwayne Eskridge? I don't want any of these bums. No. We're going to the draft. So we have the 3rd overall pick from the Buccaneers, and the 24th overall pick is our own. So Dowling won the Heisman. We have Vic. We do need a number 3 receiver. I guess we're just going to go Xavier Cruz. He's a 76 with normal, 93 speed and acceleration, 85 catching, 80 catch and trap. I don't know what else to do with this pick, so we're going to take Jarius Barrow. Some development. 58 power move, 82 finesse, 87 speed, 86 acceleration. So in our final year, we're an 88 overall team. There's really nothing to do with left tackle. So I guess that's just how it's going to be. The offense is good other than that. On defense, Vander is up to X Factor, Vic up to superstar, Ware up to superstar, Trevon Diggs up to superstar. Wasn't expected to say that. Go to the playoffs. So we made the playoffs at 9-7. We're playing against the 10-6 Seahawks. Football team 11-5. Eagles 9-7. The Giants 5-11. Yikes. 3,600 yards, 25-9. That looks bad. Elliott 1,500 yards with 13. 8 for Stevenson. Lamb 1,000 with 3. Moore 722 with 4. Cruz 7 touchdown. Hunt with 4. On defense, Vander Esch 108. Vic 103. Sack total 7 for Lawrence. Interceptions 5 for Surtain. 3 for Neal. 2 for Vander Esch, Diggs, Monroe. And then a few ones. 15th in offensive yards. What happened? Let's hop in. We don't have any hidden developments because my luck's awful. Let's take down the Seahawks at home. We're going right. Going right. Thank you. 7-0. Still going right. 14-0. 14-3. Make it 21-3. 21-10. All right. They scored a touchdown. We're on the goal line. Why do we keep getting to the goal line and failing? We're up 27-18. Okay, we're going to win this game. I need to calm down. But what are we doing? I never understand it. I never, ever, ever understand it. Clayton Brown, 352, 3 touchdowns. That's great. Wilson, 330 with 2. Elliott, 94 yards. Touchdown for Mack and Stevenson. Metcalf, 108. Touchdown Cruz. That's great to see. Hitchens, Lockett, Lamb, and more. So who would have guessed? We get to lose to Dak Prescott and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I knew this was going to happen if I thought about it even a little bit. It's 7-7, 14-7. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, ahead of our skis, as some might say. 17-7. We're in the third quarter. Still weird things are happening. 17-14, 20-14. All right. For once, probably the only time, it didn't come to bite me in the ass. Prescott 252-2, Brown 202-1. Nothing. Devontae Smith 77 yards, 2 for Levens, 1 for Moore, 1 for Cruz. Yeah, we're gonna have to go through it to make it to the Super Bowl. We're playing the Chicago Bears. We are up 7-0. Now we're up 14-0. This is the NFC Championship. Yeah, it says it on the field right there. That's good to see. It's 14-14, 21-14 at halftime. They're gonna tie it up 21-21, 24-21, 31-21. Thank you. We're up by 10, up by 3. All right, we're going back to the Super Bowl. By back, I mean first time in this video. When's the last time the Cowboys were in the Super Bowl? The 90s? Spiegel, 318-4-2. Brown did nothing. Elliott, 107 with 2. Stevenson with 2. Allen, 123 with 4. Interesting. Montgomery, 107. Interesting game. We're in the Super Bowl playing against, I assume, Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. Let's get the job done. We're up 7-0. Make it 7-7. 14-7 Bengals. Not really what I was hoping for. 14-14, okay. 21-14. What are we doing? What are we doing? We really lost to the Bengals. The Bengals are so good in this game after 1 year. It's crazy. They always do well because of Joe Burrow. 250 with 3 touchdowns. Brown, 150 with a touchdown. Not great. Touchdown Elliott, 119. Touchdown Claypool. And Freiermuth with 2. Touchdown Brookings. So I want to take a look at the awards. Burrow, Super Bowl MVP. Lamar, NFL MVP. There's nothing from our team. Devin White, Defensive Player of the Year. Cliff Dowling, that's the guy who won the Heisman, of course. He could have been on our team. Definitely could have been on our team. So we drafted Brown. We drafted Cruz. We drafted Moore. Hunt, we drafted Best, Todd, Cosme. On defense, Vic, who's up to X Factor. Ware, who's up to Superstar. Jennings and Sermon. And that's about it, Monroe, I guess. But that's going to be it for the video. Hit the like button down below, the subscribe button down below. I'll see you in the next one.